Indeed, the sovereign Lord never does anything until he reveals his plans to his servants, the prophets.
The prices of goods and commodities worldwide will increasingly rise.
Have you noticed that the price of your groceries has gone up? Bread, milk, cheese, eggs are all more expensive, and it's something we're seeing throughout most of the globe. The United Nations Food Price Index tracks the monthly change in the price of a basket of food items. The 5 commodities making up this basket are cereals, vegetable oils, sugar, meats, and dairy products. In March of 2022, the index recorded the highest price levels in its 3-decade history. It has since come off that high slightly, but is still well above levels seen in previous years. The UN body's chief economist warned prices won't be going back to normal anytime soon.
They will continue increasing because we will be not having the regular planting season for these 2 countries, and that could have a significant effect in the world.
We've seen rising gas prices, and that's increased the cost of fertilizers. And many farmers are reliant on these fertilizers, these industrially produced fertilizers, which rely on natural gas for their manufacture. So that's edged food prices up.
Natural gas, which is used as a raw material and fuel for making nitrogen fertilizers, accounts for about 80% of the production cost. With natural gas prices in Europe soaring almost 300% over the last 12 months, the cost of fertilizers has naturally gone up too. Major producers such as China and Russia have also put export bans in place to protect their domestic markets. This is adding to the upheaval, affecting the type of crops being planted and the planting season. Some crops like wheat, rice, and corn, for example, are highly reliant on fertilizers. In addition, the demand for alternatives to fossil fuels has led to the growth of biofuels, such as vegetable oils like palm and rapeseed oil. As more farmers grow these cash crops, this drives up the prices for other crops competing for a limited amount of land. And with inflation going through the roof, some governments have started to impose restrictions on the exports of their energy crops too. Towards the end of April, Indonesia, the world's largest exporter of vegetable oil, imposed a 3-week ban on the international sales of its palm oil. Meanwhile, India also decided to ban exports of wheat, which, you may remember, is a fertilizer-intensive crop. Europe's trade chief says these decisions only make the situation worse.
Countries are starting to take export restrictive measures, and we think that this is a tendency which can actually only aggravate the problem.